Fabulous, and today we are going to be making some healthy protein popsicles. These are so good, so easy to make, and literally take like 4 ingredients to make. They're super, super easy. So I'm gonna show you guys quickly how to make these because again, they are so easy to make, super delicious, really good for you, and especially on a super hot day. So I'm gonna go over exactly how I made these. I've made some mistakes in the past because I've been trying to make these protein popsicles, it seems like forever. And every time I make them, I swear it's like a fail. But now I've discovered like the best way to make them, the easiest way to make them. So I'm gonna show you today how I make them. The 4 ingredients that you're gonna need is you're gonna need some sort of juice. So I just have orange juice. Now the mistakes that I've made in the past with trying to make some like protein popsicles is that I originally tried to use almond milk or I tried to use cashew milk. And every time I made them, the popsicles would come out rock solid. Like literally it felt like I was biting into like a chunk of ice. So I went online and tried to figure out exactly what was going wrong with my popsicles. So I discovered if you use juice, the juice doesn't freeze all the way. So that's when you like take the popsicles out, they still have like that soft flavor to it. They're not really flavor. They still have that soft feel. I literally just took these popsicles out and I could still bite into it. The key is you actually want to use some sort of juice. Now you don't have to use orange juice. You can use maybe like strawberry banana or whatever kind of like your favorite juice is, but you definitely need to use juice. So first ingredient is juice. So the second ingredient we need is actually Greek yogurt. So we're gonna be using Greek yogurt. So literally 1 serving of this Greek yogurt is 18 grams of protein. So these protein popsicles have a lot of protein. This is actually like a vanilla one. So this one does have a little bit of sugar in it just for like extra flavor. The third ingredient you need is some frozen fruit. So I'm just gonna use some strawberries here. And then the last ingredient you need is some protein. So I have some LadyBoss protein here. This is what I'm gonna be using. This is like the new LadyBoss protein, the vanilla cake flavor. Let's get started. So we need our blender. I need a blender cup. So I got a blender cup here. So the first thing we need is orange juice. So we're gonna need about 3/4 of a cup of orange juice. So when I make it in this blender cup, it makes about 6 popsicles. Now you probably wanna double that if you wanna make 12 popsicles, but I only like to make 6 at a time. We're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of orange juice. So this is a 1/2 cup. That's a 1/2 cup and 1/4 of a cup, like that. So we have our orange juice in here. Now we need some yogurt. So I like to put about a 1/2 cup of yogurt in there. So I got about 1/2 cup of yogurt in there. So we're putting that in there. Next we need is some frozen fruit. So we need about 1.5 cups of frozen fruit. Woo. Came out really fast, so it's a 1/2. Woo. And just a little bit more. Wasn't quite 1.5 cups, but it was close enough. I can always add more after. Just wanna make sure that we have lots of liquid in there. So I'm gonna put that on there. Just like to shake it. So because the fruit is frozen, you probably need to take it out and shake it a few times. That. It's getting really thick. If you look at it, it's like super thick right now. Super thick. Probably gonna add a little bit of orange juice to it. Sometimes when it's too thick, it just doesn't really blend up that much. And now we need about 1.5 scoops. I don't know if this is all gonna fit in here all at once. We're gonna try that. So I got that much. This might actually overflow. If you have a bigger blender, it would probably work better. I mean, the biggest thing with blending it is you just wanna make sure that your frozen fruit, or in my case, my strawberries, are basically all blended. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna try a little bit. Oh God, it's good. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of this because I didn't quite get in like 1.5 scoops. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of this LadyBoss. Put the lid back on. If we open it up, see it's definitely a little bit liquidier right now. Just because we added a little bit more orange juice to it. I swear, I could drink it just like this. With the ingredients, again, you guys can kind of mix and match. Again, the orange juice, you can use any kind of juice that you want. With the frozen fruit, you guys can use like a mixture of fruit, whatever you want. With the yogurt, I mean, if you want to try a flavored yogurt, maybe like strawberry or raspberry or blueberry, whatever, you can definitely try that as well. But this is my recipe, and this is the way I really like to make it. So next, what we need is we need the molds for the popsicles. So this is actually a silicone mold. I bought this off of Amazon. I think it was like $20 or something. It's really handy. So when you put it in there, you put it in the freezer, it's really easy to actually like pop all the popsicles out after. It's a lot easier than if you have like a solid like plastic or metal mold. Now I'm gonna pour the mixture into there. 1 second. I like to use a measuring cup. So I like to pour this into the measuring cup. because it makes it so much easier to actually like pour. So if you guys can see here, so I'm gonna pour. The last one's just gonna be a little bit of an itty bitty one. You guys see? So I didn't quite fill them up all the way to the top because of course when things freeze, they expand, right? So you don't wanna fill it right up to the top. Then what you need is the lid. So this is like the silicone lid. So I put that on. If you want, you can kind of like wipe that off. I usually wipe that off because I'm a little bit anal like that. Like this. And then you need some popsicle sticks for the handles. Now I'm pretty sure I got these at the dollar store. I'm sure you could order these off Amazon too if you wanted. Of course, I'm only doing 6. And then they're ready for the freezer. So then you pop those in the freezer and you leave them in the freezer for about like 3 to 4 hours. Take them out, and then if they're hard enough, if they look like this, even though this one's half bitten, they're done and they're ready. It's spilled on the floor. That's how easy it is to make like healthy protein popsicles. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more recipes and more videos just like this. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.